Hi, this is Kimberly with My Craft Spot, and today we're going to make this cute card, You're a Deer. And it's got, I don't know if you can see it, flocking. I'm going to show you how to put that on really evenly, my favorite way to do it. And so let's get started. Put that aside. Okay, the first thing is that it came from the Create a Critter cartridge, the deer did, and I cut that at 3.5 inches, right here. And just did all its layers at 3.5 inches. And then the butterfly, which is also on the card, was cut at 1 inch. So we'll put that aside. Now for the deer, you guys have seen me use this little Xyron sticker machine quite a bit to do glitter. And you put it in upside down so that the sticky part is on the top of your die cut. Well, the deer, of course, didn't fit in that, so I got my bigger one. This is a little bit different. It comes out, and I've already run them through, but it comes out without the protective top, so you don't have to go around it with your fingers. Instead, get the excess glue off with your fingers, and that works just as well. Okay, now I've done both of those layers, and you can tell they're upside down. We'll do, these are Fun Flock Caramel Latte Tan and Cinnamon Toast. And let's just do this one first. Now, as you're pulling this off, you want to check for even glue coverage. So any spots, in fact, let's just rub that down a little bit harder and see if we can pick up some more of the glue. I don't like this method with the purple machine as much as I like the little Xyron sticker machine. The glue doesn't seem to pick up quite as well, but pretty good. And I found that when I do it with a liquid glue, the flock can clump up a little bit. And so, that's sticky. Alright, so then go ahead and just get any little stringers off, especially between the parts of the die cut that are closer together. There's always going to be some in the eye. I like to get that all cleaned off. And then, like I said, just check for any spots where there's not as much adhesive. And I can see that there's a spot right there. So what I'm going to do is put it back on the wax paper and use a glue runner, a tape runner, not the dots, but the actual glue runner, tape runner. And then I just go ahead and I touch up any spots, because this is really crucial for getting a good even coverage. So it looks like you actually, when it's done, like you actually cut it out of felt paper. Now, let's get that glue spot off. Okay, now this Fun Flock I love. And just like if you're doing glitter, it's the same as using glitter, except for this part right here, where you rub it in. Okay, now you want to use, even though this is a colored Fun Flock, you want to use a really similar color as the cardstock base to put the Fun Flock on, because inevitably some of it will show through a little bit. Okay, and so then just kind of rub it off a little, and there you have your Fun Flock. Oops, I missed a little spot. Now, I have had some success with going back over if I did miss a spot, but okay. So there's our little base. Now rub it down really hard to make sure as much of that adhesive sticks to the paper as possible. You can do the whole entire die cut with this. I've done that before. Just this was bigger, and so it's a little easier to break it up. And I'm going to go ahead and take off any clumps that I made. Do that. Okay. And it is sticky. Alright. So this one is the Cinnamon Toast color. Now, sometimes the little parts have glue that gums up in it still, even after trying to clean them out. So I just go through and knock it off and clean it up a little bit. And So there we have it. And it just looks like felt paper. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's just so pretty. So we'll set that aside and clean that up in a minute. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and put the deer together. Okay. Just like with glitter, you kind of you're going to have to use a liquid glue if it glues on top of another piece of felt. So this one's gluing right onto cardstock, so we're okay to use the tape runner. Okay. And wouldn't this look cute, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed? Okay, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That would be so cute with the fun flock. We could get a red nose. Alright, so I'm just using this as my Tombow Aqua. And this tends to work just a little better than the Zig 2A for sticking to the felt. I'm not sure why, but it just does for me, so that's what I use. Okay, and line that up. So cute, I love it. Okay, and then I forgot to bring my paper piercer up, but I decided on this one it just needed a little extra something for the eye, so I just put a brad in there. And now it sticks up a little bit above the felt layers and looks really cute. Makes that stand up a little bit. And we'll go ahead and just use a little tool. Maybe my sharper tool would work better, but just kind of cleaning that out so you can see the mouth. Alright, now the next part, I can hardly do a card without using glossy accents, and so I thought the nose would be good with the glossy accent, and then the little hoofs. I love this stuff. I'll go through it. Actually, this is still my first bottle, but I'm going to have a spare pretty soon, I think. I would hate to run out for sure. So just around the edges. And then right here on the hoofs, I'm going to get a glob right there. Oops. Going over a little bit. These are tiny and they're hard to get just right, which is why I did it on the wax paper. And I'll show you on the actual card, since this one needs to dry for a little while. But, I don't know, it's so hard to see on the camera. But those are glossy and dimensional, and then you can see that the nose is shiny and glossy. And then the brad just makes the eye stand out just a little more. So fun.